The news is brought to you by Ron Carter Cadillac.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Marcia De La Fay with your top headlines. President Trump's decision to pull U.S. troops from Syria is drawing backlash, even from some of the president's biggest supporters. Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is urging the president to exercise American leadership and said the move would increase the risk of ISIS and other terrorist groups regroup. The Kurds have been America's strongest allies in the fight against ISIS. Turkey wants the land to send hundreds of thousands of Syrian refugees back, and it views the Kurds as militant insurgents.
We defeated this group largely, defeated ISIS, 100% of the caliphate, 100%. And we wanted to do 100%. I was going to do this 9 months ago, and we were not at 100%, but we were pretty close. Everyone said, can we get to 100%? Now I get to 100%, and they say, well, maybe we could stay longer. I say, well, when do we get out? There's got to be a time we get out. We have to bring our people back home.
Gordon Sondland, the U.S. ambassador to the European Union, was directed not to appear before a House panel today conducting the impeachment inquiry of President Trump. Sondland was scheduled to face questions about being a witness to the July 25th phone call between President Trump and the president of Ukraine. The U.S. has added 28 Chinese companies to its blacklist over their alleged role in human rights violations. The companies are accused of using U.S. technology to surveil and mistreat the Muslim Uyghur minority. On the list are two of the world's biggest manufacturers of video surveillance products and digital forensic company. The move comes just days before working-level trade talks between the United States and China are set to begin. Kroger and Walgreens become the latest retailers to ban all e-cigarette products amid a growing public health crisis related to vaping. 21 deaths have now been linked to vaping and e-cigs. Chinese state broadcaster CCTV announced today will suspend broadcasts of all preseason NBA games over the Houston Rockets GM tweet in which he appeared to show support for pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong. Chinese tech giant Tencent, which streams NBA games online, also said they won't be showing any of the games. Their decision stems from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver coming to the defense of Rockets GM Daryl Morey.
We are not apologizing for Daryl exercising his freedom of expression. It's unfortunate, but if that's the consequences of us adhering to our values, we still feel it's critically important we adhere to those values.
Several U.S. lawmakers on both sides, Democrat and Republican, say Morey should not be appeasing to the Chinese Communist government.
To try to gag a general manager or anybody who is speaking out in favor of the Hong Kong protesters is wrong. And I hope that basketball will understand that. It's un-American to gag people when they're speaking out on behalf of freedom.
The FBI is asking for the public's help in connecting old murder cases to a man they consider to be the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history. The FBI has now verified 50 of the murders Samuel Little has confessed to. He is believed to have killed more people than Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and Jeffrey Dahmer combined. The 79-year-old is serving 3 life sentences in California. He's confessed to more than 90 murders. That's all for the top stories this afternoon. We'll see you this evening.
Emergency